Welcome guys, welcome to my channel. I realize I probably should do a video explaining what this channel is about, but I'm not gonna do this right now. I'm just gonna throw this anime video in because I really want to get going. I really want to start just throwing content out there for you guys, so please excuse me. I will post something later down the line. With that being said, this series is going to come out once a month, and it's going to be typically about 3 anime, and these are just going to be my suggestions to you guys. It's not going to have like extensive analytical descriptions or anything like that. That I will leave for my blog. And for this particular video, I already wrote a blog about it, or a blog post about it on my blog. So you guys, if you want to take a look at it, you can check that out. I'm going to put the link down below. Yeah, there you go. And by the way, this is my first video, so please excuse me and be kind. It really is so awkward to talk to a camera. It's the most awkward thing I've done in days. Number 1 is the Kaiju Complex, a guide to manner and hostile behavior. This is a feel-good anime. It's that type of anime that makes you feel fuzzy and warm and all that good stuff. It's 12 episodes, and it is actually an adaptation to a manga that came out back in 2010. There is no season 2, so I have read a couple of reviews out there, and most of the people that actually reviewed this anime wish that there could have been a second season, but there is none. So basically the plot is not an out-of-the-box plot. So what that means is that it's not groundbreaking. It's the typical romance that you see in anime. It's about this guy who falls in love with a girl, and the girl's an introvert, so she basically doesn't get the hints. And the 12 episodes is about this guy sort of trying to get closer to her. He moves into this hostel type of place, and this place is actually ran by her family, and his whole summer vacation is spent with her. The characters is actually what make this anime to me. Personally, I think that each character is very colorful and quirky, even the side characters. Because to be honest, the main character trying to get with her and all that stuff sometimes becomes a little bit tiresome, so the characters around them actually make this anime funny and bearable as we feel embarrassed for this guy. But it's very funny. The animation is really beautiful, gorgeous backgrounds, and the characters are very attractive or good looking. Number two would be Drifters. To me personally, Drifters is one of the better anime that came out last year. It's actually action-packed, gory, it has a lot of dark undertones, and it's very reminiscent of Hellsing. So if you're those type of people that love action-packed anime and just want to get your samurai on, this is the anime for you to watch if you haven't watched it already. Now, a lot of people actually complain about this anime because the comedic side wasn't really planned out very well, or so people say. Basically, you have people getting killed, and 2 seconds later, they inserted a joke. Personally, I have a very dark humor, and so I was okay with that. I just cracked up alongside. I get your jokes, guys. I get your jokes, okay? But some people were not very comfortable with that. The anime follows this guy. His name is Shimatsu, and he was actually plugged in to this world where there's elves and dwarves and whatnot, along with other historical figures from different eras, to fight the Black King? Dark King? I think it's Black King. So Shimatsu, I actually looked up who Shimatsu was. He is actually a historical figure. So that is one of the things that I really liked about this anime. It has a very unique plot, unlike the last anime that I suggested, in that you typically don't see something like that. So you have the good guy, the good god, and the bad god, and they are just plugging people from different eras and just putting them in this particular world, and they have to fight against each other. Doesn't get any better than that, guys. Number 3. So number 3 is actually the cock teaser of the day. Gangsta. Yes, me and Gangsta have a love and hate relationship. So I'm going to tell you guys the 2 things that I don't like about this anime, and then I'm going to tell you what I do like. So, number one, it does not have a second season. And number two, it leaves you off in a cliffhanger. So with those two things aside, it is a great anime. If you're into Cowboy Bebop, Wolf's Rain, Ghost in the Shell, melancholic type of anime, then I would recommend this particular anime for you guys. It's not action-packed, so if you guys are in it because you see a guy, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen the trailer, you see a guy, you know, with a samurai sword, with a katana type of sword and whatnot, and you see fights and all that stuff. It's really not really that action-packed. So don't watch it because of that. But if you're into the plot, this is actually more like a seinen type of anime, by the way. So it's really mature. It has really dark undertones that revolve around war, drugs, prostitution, gangs, etc, 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 etc. So it's really deep. The characters, the three main characters, you actually start becoming attached to them, I think from get-go, from episode 1. I mean, the soundtrack is awesome too. So it's just like a really, it makes you want to smoke a cigarette. Like, I don't know, it's that type of anime. So I really recommend it. One of the unique aspects for this anime to me is that one of the main characters is actually deaf. And I've never, this was actually the first time that I ever seen an anime with the main character being deaf or having some type of disability. And the fact that I really liked how the studio actually portrayed Nico, which is the deaf character, how they portrayed him, how he communicated, and his story. He's actually called or considered a Twilight. A Twilight is a kid or a human that is actually modified, and they were modified because of the war that happened in the anime. So he has super strength and whatnot. So, you know, even though he's deaf, you know, you would think that's a disability, or you automatically think that. He is not disabled whatsoever. He's one of, or if not, the strongest character of that anime. So again, if you guys are into that melancholic feel and into plots and stories and being able to analyze an anime for the story itself, this is one of those animes that you should watch. It had so much potential. Unfortunately, a second season most likely will not come, but still, I definitely recommend it. So there you guys have it. This is my very first episode in this series and my very first episode in front of a camera. So again, please be gentle and let me know, guys. Let me know if you guys liked it or not, and if you guys have any suggestions, please leave them all in the comments below. I really want to know what you guys think. Please like this video and subscribe, and like I said, I will be posting a video later down the line about what this channel is going to be about, because it's way more than anime. It's just that anime is a big part of my life, and I definitely want anime to have a space in this channel, along with other things that down the line you guys will start seeing. With that being said, in the meantime, if you guys want to get to know me a little bit more, you can always hop on the blog, and like I said, I will be leaving a link down below, and check the blog post out. I'm into poetry, wine, cars, and a bunch of other stuff, and my blog has been existent a little bit longer than the YouTube channel. Yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys liked it. Again, please subscribe and like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.